While Union Pacific and other rails come under pressure, it's a different story for another transportation sector, trucks. Morgan Brennan has more.
Trains versus trucks. Call it a tale of two emerging stories within transports. As the dollar strengthens and oil stays weak, growth is shifting from transportation of commodities, which trains haul, to more consumer-related products, which is trucking's bread and butter. Analysts say this dynamic is playing out in earnings.
Rails are struggling to put mid-single-digit earnings growth together. On the other hand, though truckers, more consumer-oriented, less industrial-oriented, and a big beneficiary of cheap diesel fuel, are posting phenomenal earnings growth.
U.S. railroad earnings have been largely disappointing due to falling demand and rising service costs. Take Union Pacific, which reported this morning. Until now, the Western Railroad had rock-solid results, but the first quarter missed analyst estimates, with volumes falling 2%. That after Kansas City Southern reported results that were even more disappointing than previously lowered guidance. On the other hand, trucking demand is increasing as fuel costs fall. Companies like Knight Transportation, Werner Enterprises, J.B. Hunt, and Martin Transport have all beat on earnings, posting big year-over-year growth.
Of all of the companies that have reported so far in the trucking space, we've seen an average increase in earnings of 45%. Of all of the companies in the rail space that have already reported earnings, we've only seen an increase in 12% if you include the Canadians, 10% if you include the Americans in earnings for rail. So you pick your poison.
For this reason, Broughton and a number of others on Wall Street are recommending investors consider buying trucking stocks and steering clear of the rails. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Morgan Brennan.